Right now I'm in San Francisco. I'm standing outside the chapel, which is the next venue that was on the All the Lights tour with Before You Exit, and Christina Grimmie was the opener. She was going to be coming here today and performing at 7 p.m. It was the next stop on the tour after Orlando. I had tickets to go see her. I didn't have anyone to go with, but I love her so much. I was like, it doesn't matter. I'll go to the ends of the earth to go see her. I mean, I drove all the way to Los Angeles by myself to see her once. So, sorry about the traffic. It's the street right here. It's a city. It's crowded. This is just I'll get some video evidence of this. The chapel. It's just a small little place right in the middle of the city. Apparently it used to be an actual chapel, so I bet Christina would have liked that because it's you know, she was Christian and she loves God and Jesus, so it probably would have been a perfect place for her. There's actually a restaurant built into it, the Vestry. You can probably see it. I'm probably not saying that right, but I don't know, maybe she would have eaten some food there. I probably would have been here. It's currently let me see, 11:33. Show wouldn't have started for over 7.5 more hours, so I probably would have been here at this exact time today anyway if the show was still going on, just because I would have wanted to get here early. God, that's loud. But actually they have a thing saying upcoming shows at the chapel, and it doesn't have Christina's name, but you can see it says Before You Exit, so she was on there. They actually changed it. Their local basketball team, the Warriors, they're playing tonight, so they're gonna actually have the chapel doing an event tonight instead of, am I zoomed in? Sorry guys. So they're actually having an event tonight, so I'm kind of glad. Maybe just they're doing something, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she was supposed to be here, just not, obviously. And it just feels so surreal, you know? Like I've been pretty positive in all of that's happened. I've been a very positive person through all of this, and I'm glad that I've tried to been. I actually got a tattoo for her. It's her autograph, something she signed for me. I just got it yesterday, last minute. I got it done by the guy who actually did her tattoos himself. Shoebox Tattoo, Lance Huston. He's really awesome. Just look it up, Shoebox Tattoo. It's in North Hollywood if you want to go get it done. He's an awesome guy, but yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to record this. If you want to look up the chapel pictures online, it's closed right now, so I can't go inside, but it's a beautiful place. I've never been in it myself, but the pictures online, it's so pretty and so beautiful, and it would have been the perfect place for her to perform. Like, she would have loved it. It's just awesome. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of what to say, but I like had this thing, I planned out, I was gonna say this and say that for the video, but I'm blanking, you know? It just, I don't know, it's terrible, all of this. She was such a kind person. She still is. I've felt her from above. I've had some signs of her presence. Stupid things that only she could have done. So I know she's out there looking out for everyone. God, I'm getting teary-eyed, guys. I promised myself I wouldn't try to not get, I can't speak. I would promise myself I wouldn't get teary-eyed, but here I am getting teary-eyed, but in public no less, but whatever. I know the first few days after it happened, I just kept thinking why, and I just kept saying what happened again and again, and I've been trying not to do that, and it's honestly helped me so much just to not think of what happened, because thinking about what happened, it's just, you can keep telling yourself why, you can keep telling yourself this shouldn't have happened, it's a terrible thing. who would do something like this, because she was the complete opposite of anyone who you could have ever predicted this happening to. But I feel like we have to, as a team, come together, because we're a family. Team Grimmy is a family. We really are. We're so close, and I know this has brought us closer because I've had friends in Team Grimmy that I haven't talked to in a while, but now we're starting to talk some more, and it's really nice because we're all grieving, and we all want to help each other out, and that's all we can do is help each other out. And I know that she would want us to grieve, because you can't help but grieve. It's gonna happen. I'm still grieving. I think that I'm better, but then, you know, it just hits ya, and what are you to do? But I just know that she would want us to move forward. And I remember as soon as this happened, I just thought of how I'm going to do so much with my life, because she already inspired me so much. She already made me want to be a better person. But now that all this has happened, it really pushes me more, and I'm sad that it didn't push me more before it happened, but
okay, I'm good.
it's just, she would want us to do the best we can be. And we just have to do so much. We have to appreciate life for what it is. Because I've been depressed for a while now, and she knew about it. She'd asked me 2 times ago when I saw her last July. She asked me if everything was okay, and I just told her, yeah, I'm fine, because I didn't want to talk about it right there and stuff, but she always helped, and God, I don't remember where I was going with this. She just really cares, and she really, God, I keep blanking, guys, I'm sorry. She wants us to do good, because she did good, and yeah, I've been, like, I was going with depression. I don't remember where I was going with my depression thing. I've been depressed, and she would help me, and recently I'd been doubting her because she's so popular. She gets so many messages, and has so many people that care about her and want to be close to her, and I just felt like she wasn't caring about me because she wouldn't answer me back on Twitter, and I knew that she was, you know, she'd get so many messages and all that stuff, but I don't know, I was doubting her, and I really regret it, because I'll be honest, I was considering not even coming to this, because I just didn't, I don't know, I just felt awkward, and I think she knew that I wasn't really feeling okay with her. I don't know if she did or not, but then I just said, you know, I'm gonna go. I can't not go. I would regret not going, and I really regret not being able to go now. And you just gotta hold on to who you love. You gotta hold on to your family and your friends so dearly, because, I mean, something like this has never happened to me before. I've lost people before, but it's never hit really this hard, and you just don't know. It shows just you really don't know what can happen. And because you just don't know. So you gotta just do things with those you care about, and just be there for them. And even if you're fighting with someone, don't let it end your relationship or friendship with them, because friendship is so much more important than fighting, and then they're gone and you can't say you're sorry. And I remember I started this I got my phone. I started this hashtag on Twitter a couple days ago because I was feeling sad, and I just decided that I didn't want to think about the sad stuff because it's really sad. And so I started this hashtag remember when Christina, and it was just to remember all the good times that we had with her, and people started sharing it and using it. It made me really happy, and it just made me feel so much better. So if any of you want to go on Twitter and use the hashtag #RememberWhenChristina, it really does help. And I haven't been tweeting it because I tweeted so many things. I was up for 2 hours tweeting all this, but just remember the good times. And I'm gonna read some of mine, just because this has been a real depressing video. Just like, she should have been here, she was supposed to be here, she would be inside there rehearsing right now with Before You Exit, and she's not. But we need some positivity. So remember when everyone wanted the Grimmy poof? Like, I remember I wanted my hair, when I got this haircut, which I know doesn't look like Christina's, I wanted it kind of based off of Christina's haircut. I wanted like side swept bangs and the layers and everything, so yeah. Remember when she started rock fingers? You know, I got hands full of rock fingers, and everyone, I remember as soon as she did that, everyone took pics. Like, I remember all my friends and us, we like made that our profile picture, us doing the rock fingers. And she would always make SpongeBob references or Drake and Josh references. She would just, it was so funny. Like, she would just make all, like, I would make them myself, so it was just funny to see her do it. Remember one of her first performances, she knocked over a water bottle on stage. It was like, oh my god, and like freaked out. And who knows, this might have happened tonight. She might have knocked over a water bottle, but she probably just learned not to keep water bottles on stage by now. And remember when she met Christina Aguilera? And that was like her inspiration and her dream idol, and it was just like, we were so happy. I remember showing everyone like that I talked to her about, like, look at Christina met her idol, and they were so happy, and I was just so happy. And it was like, I never felt so happy for someone else than I did when that happened. Remember when she was on The Voice and everyone would watch it religiously, and it was just like the greatest thing to see her on TV every week. And I remember I'm on the West Coast, so it would play on the East Coast time 3 hours ahead. So I found like some illegal website that would stream The Voice like live on East Coast time so I could watch her with everyone else. Because that's how much I cared. I watched it very blurrily off some Russian website. Remember when she met Stacey Orrico? I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but who was like her childhood singing inspiration, and that was like another huge thing for her, and we felt so happy. Remember when she made the word friend? Because she didn't want to keep calling us our fans, she wanted us to be her friends, so we were friends. And I know everyone would use that word as like a joke because everyone thought it sounded funny, but I'm a proud friend, so. Remember when she performed with Tayo Cruz at the AMAs? And then she even got an AMA for New Media Honoree because we made her win that Coca-Cola contest, which we actually crashed the website for, so we did pretty good. We crashed some pretty good websites in the day. Remember when there was the YouTube contest and she beat Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Justin Bieber, all of them. That's when she first was gaining recognition. I didn't know her then, but hearing about it, I was just like, I can't believe she did that. Like, she broke all the records, guys. She did so much. She really did. In just a short, like, 5 or 6 years, she did great. And remember when she released her first EP? I call it an album just because I don't like the word EP. It was an album. Find Me. I remember when she released it, like, it was just like on the charts, and we're just like, oh my god, she's like charting on iTunes, and it was just so great. And remember when she would always say she couldn't dance, and then she would post a dancing video, and it was just like, you're a freaking liar, like, you are the greatest dancer ever, what are you talking about, Christina? Like, she could dance. She had the moves. Like, remember when she made those Skrillex dance videos? It was just great. And I remember watching those all the time because it was just like, they were so dumb, but they were so good. And I don't know how they were good, they just were. And then remember every time she'd post a photo, like anywhere, like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or then when she recently started using Snapchat, that was the greatest thing ever. Remember? And it was just like, oh my god, she posted a photo, and then I would just take a snapshot, screenshot on my phone every single time. I have like every single photo she's like ever taken. Not ever, but I have a good majority. My phone has probably 95% Christina Grimmie photos, so maybe I bet some of you guys have that too. Remember when she finally got to tour in Europe last year? And it was like so great. I was so happy because I have so many friends in Europe that she finally got to go and see her friends. I was like, friends? She got to see her friends. And it was just so awesome. And then she also, when she went to the Philippines, and thousands, guys, thousands of people were in the Philippines to see her. And it was just, like, it was like she's making it. Because I always wanted her to have thousands of people crowding to see her here, but I'm glad that she had thousands of fans in the Philippines, and maybe other countries that she didn't get to go to. It just makes me so blessed that she made it. I keep seeing bubbles. I'm sorry, like across the street, I keep seeing like one or two little, it's not over there, but there's just like these little bubbles, guys. I don't know what it's about. I'm sorry, I just keep getting distracted by the bubbles, and I'm like, what are these bubbles? Remember when she would stream on Twitch playing video games? And she would always like, you know, she'd play Smash, and she'd make sure to play at least 2 games with everyone. Like, she honestly took the time for each person to get their individual, undivided attention, and that was, how many people would do that? Not that many. And like, it was just, I can't believe that. And then she'd stream on YouNow, and she'd make, like, sing 5 seconds of any song, like she'd take requests, and it was just like those 5 seconds, I was like, oh my god, she like sung that song like 5 seconds, and it was just like, it was so great. And it was so awesome. I remember when she opened up her first website, Christina Grimmie, what was it? I can't remember. Now it's like ChristinaGrimmie.com, but it used to be something else. And remember she would, like we all made accounts and everyone was posting stuff, and that's when the Tiny Chat came around. That's how I met my friends, was through her website because of her Tiny Chat, and I just know that website helped bring a lot of people together, because it was like, I finally met people that liked her as much as I did. I know anyone watching this video probably loves her as much as I do, even more. And just, if you guys are still at this video at this point, because I know this is completely random, I was gonna write something down or type something out so that it was kind of wouldn't be long and all awkward, but I was like, you know what, I just need to keep it all there. Keep it original, you know, just, this is what I have to say. The next one on my phone is remember when she supported Eggplant Friday. That was honestly possibly one of, not her proudest moments, but it was really, really funny. It was really funny. And then remember when she released With Love, her second album, her first full album, and it was just like, it was so different from her original, and it was just so good, and it had that real soul vibe, and it was just so great. No, it's not for me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's fine. Uber guy thought I was an Uber. I guess someone else is getting an Uber here. What do you know? Maybe Christina called that Uber, guys. Christina's Ubering from heaven. What are the odds? Anyway, remember after With Love, she released all those singles, Cliche, Must Be Love, Shrug. I was like hit him with a shovel and I couldn't think of the actual song. Remember that? Remember saying it wasn't hit him with a shrug, it was hit him with a shovel? And then, like everyone she said she knew people were gonna think it said shovel, like, so great. And then she released Side A just a couple months ago, and again, it was so different from With Love, but it had so much soul in it. Just, it felt like her. It just had so much, and it was so real. It was real, because that's what Christina was. She was real. She was 100% upfront. She, motorcycle, sorry, distraction. She was just great. And then, just remember when she had Grimmie Thursdays and make a video every single week and just waiting for Thursday. Like, I was never more happy for a Thursday until it was Grimmy Thursday. You know, actually, isn't today a Thursday? Today's a Thursday, guys. It's like I'm going to this concert. This is like a Grimmy Thursday video, because who knows, maybe Christina's here right now with me, and she's in this video, and I don't even know it. Because she would have been here. I would like to think that she is here in spirit. Because, yeah, she's like, I gotta get ready for my show. Like, I gotta perform, you know? And she was supposed to go to, I can't remember what the theater name was. It was La Grande, I can't remember, but she was going to LA the day after this. So, if any of you watching this were supposed to see her in LA, I know how you feel. I mean, it was the last 2 stops. This is her second to last stop, and yeah. She was supposed to go home first. She was gonna go to E3, and I was just watching all the Zelda news, and I was so excited for her, because I'm like, she's gonna love this game. Because I would like to believe that in heaven, they got like every video game. They got like everything. Like, you wanna eat birthday cake for eternity? You can just eat birthday cake for eternity. So she's probably up there, honestly, with like giant bags of donuts, playing Smash Brothers, like looking at all this Zelda news and getting ready for it to come out. That's what I would like to believe she's doing. And she's looking out for all of us, and she just loves all of you so much. Like, I just want you guys to know that I know you're hurting, and I know you feel like the world sucks, because the world does suck. It's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Not even Christina was perfect, but motorcycle's interrupting my video. She just loves you guys, and she cares for you, and she's always looking out for you. She was looking out for us before, and she's looking out for us now. And it actually comforts me more to know that at any moment she could be watching me, and she could be looking out for me, because she's looking out for all of us. And so yeah, she's looking out for all of us. And I guess I'll stop the remember ones, because there's a lot more, but hashtag remember one Christina. And we gotta keep her family in our prayers. Mark and her parents, Tina and Albert, and Chloe, and all her extended family she never really talked about, and the people she loved, and her friends, her close friends. And I wish I could have been a close friend. I really did. I always said I'm gonna be friends with her one day. That was like my first thing as soon as I met her. I said I was gonna be close friends. I'm sure all of us wanted to be close friends with her, but you can't have close friends with everyone. Honestly, in these past few days, I've gotten so many notifications from I'm not trying to brag. I might seem like I'm bragging. I'm really not. I'm just trying to say that because I just realized, like, I've been getting so many from people that know me, like, in real life, that I'm friends with from school or whatever, or just people that are other parts of Team Grimmy. Like, I've gotten so many, like, notifications on Twitter, just retweet, like, all this stuff. People, you know, responding to my tweets, DMing me. I'm getting text messages. I'm just getting so many different forms of social media messages. I just feel bad because I like get distracted, or I don't feel like responding, and I just can't respond. And it's just like I have so many messages, and I want to respond to everyone, and I want to give everyone, and I want to make sure I don't skip anyone. I'm sorry if I've skipped any of you or didn't see what you said, but it really has made me realize, like, this is what Christina had every day, but to a much larger scale than I've been having it. And I'm having troubles with just all the messages I've gotten, and I feel like that's why she couldn't respond, and she felt so bad because she wishes she could have responded to everyone. She wishes she could have tweeted everyone. And I hope that me saying that it helps me understand why she couldn't always message me when I wanted her to, and why she couldn't always say something or be there when I wanted her to be. But she tried her best. She did more than her best. She did so much, and I'm just blessed that she even knew my name, that she knew who I was. I never got confirmation if we're friends or not. I would always tell people, you know, oh, we're friends, but I don't know. I like to think we're all friends with Christina. We're her friends, we're friends. That's what Fran stands for. It stands for friend and fan. So she loved us all. And yeah, so spread love, guys. Spread so much love for the rest of your life, because that's all she did was spread love and kindness, and she cared so much, and her family cares so much, and we just have to be what she was. I was already planning to, but just go out there and change this world, make it better, do so much for so many people, go the extra mile to make things good. Because Christina was the closest thing to an angel. She's an angel now, but down here she's the closest thing to an actual angel. She was a saint, and we have to do right by her, and we have to just get out there and do whatever it is you love, do whatever it is you want to do in life, and do it. And do it for Christina, and do it for her family, and just do it for yourself too. And do it to make this world a better place, because this world really deserves some kindness. People deserve kindness, so yeah, I guess that's the end of my super long, probably half of it unnecessary speech. But I have my backpack here, so I brought some. I mean, I don't know. No, I was gonna ask people, because clearly you can see the ticket booth. Nothing's open, it's all locked up. They haven't even gotten the newspaper yet. But it's also got a bar in here, so it's kind of cool. But I was just gonna leave like I guess a candle out here. I have some candles I was gonna light. I don't know where to do it. Maybe over here, over there. This would probably be better. It's got more of a wall. But yeah, I brought some stuff, so I'm just gonna, I know the people since I have an event tonight, they probably will take this down, but I'm gonna put it out anyway, because I couldn't host my actual vigil. It would have been out here, but there's gonna be people here, and there's actually just a vigil in Oakland for, I can't remember exactly who, but there's a vigil for someone who died and in Oakland, which is like 30 minutes from here, and someone went and shot up the actual vigil. And I can't believe someone would do that, and my mom was just really scared, and I was kind of scared myself, and there wouldn't have been much to meet, so that's why I'm just, everyone around the world light a candle at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when this show would have started. Light it for Christina. But I'm still gonna leave some stuff. I have this, I brought a big lighter, guys, because I cannot use small lighters. Let's put up I brought a picture. I had this picture for this picture. Remember when she posted this photo specifically? I remember freaking out so much, because I was like, this is like the hottest picture I've ever seen at the time. So many more now. There's so many more before. I remember printing it out, and I put it like on all my school binders and on everything, and I've had this hanging on my wall since I printed this out like 2-3 years ago, but I figured it's all ripped up, but I'm gonna tape this to the wall. I put, in loving memory, Christina Grimmie, birth date to, yeah. Rock on, dude. I love you. So I'm gonna tape this on the wall. I would show you guys, but I kind of have to use both my hands. So maybe I should probably put something on here so people know why I'm putting this out of here. Where'd my Sharpie go? And people are like, why did she put this out here? Hold on. Now you can't see me, guys, sorry. My phone's too big for my phone. Sorry, here. Post. little... Just put a little heart. God, my handwriting's terrible when it's on a side surface. I use a green Sharpie because that's her favorite color. So if you're wondering like, why the green Sharpie, Alicia? Well, you see, everything has a meaning. Okay, hold on, I gotta... There's my leg. This is terrible video cinematography, guys, but I'm trying. Okay. Let's put tape on all 4 sides because I don't take no chances with the wind. Oh, and also, guys, I just want to say, most of you have probably never been to San Francisco, but it is really cold. I know you're like, California, it's warm, but it is always freezing here. Like, it is always freezing and cold and super foggy and everything. But right now, I don't know if you can see, but it is sunny. There are just only a few scattered clouds. It's blue, there's no fog, and it's so warm. And I like to think that's because of her, that it's warm here. She's sending love, so I just thought that's kind of like a miracle on its own that it's not freezing here. Okay, let's put out the candles. I got my lighter. My neighbor gave me this candle, so I'm gonna use it here because I don't really have any other way. Yeah, I can't use small lighters, so I brought the big guns. Oh my god, that was really I'm sorry. I brought the big one. I hope that stays lit. You see it's lit? I lit it, guys. It's lit, fam. I'm pretty sure Christina likes saying that. I've never heard her say it, but I would like to assume. I got these candles from Yankee Candle. Mango peach salsa. I swear to god, this smells like the lotion she uses on her legs. So if you want a comforting smell or something to make you like feel like she's with you, go to Yankee Candle online or whatever. Just find any candle that's like this kind of scent, and I promise you this is what it smells like. I have her sock in here. I got the Grimmy sock, and by sniffing it when I first got it 3 years ago, let me tell you, yeah, I sniffed it. That is the scent I got off of it 3 years ago, and I still remember it to this day. Okay, so I'm sorry, there's like nowhere to put this camera, so you please have a good angle. I'm trying my best. Yeah. Gonna tutorial video. I don't even know how long this video is right now, probably like an hour, but I'm just gonna see if I can use these all. Let's see, maybe I can make a heart. At the vigil in LA, someone made a Triforce out of candles, and that was pretty cool, but oh my god, I gotta do every single wick, guys. Christina, can you help me out with these wicks? Because I gotta stand them all up. I should have done this beforehand, guys. I'm sorry. This morning, I'm like, Mom, can I go to San Francisco and go to the chapel just so I can be there because I want to go there? And she's like, sure, honey. Let's see, can I make a triangle? Oh yeah, I can make a little Triforce. Look at that. People are going to be like, why is it a triangle? That does not look like the Triforce, though. What am I missing? It doesn't look like a triangle in the middle. Yeah, I need more candles. Let's just make a heart. I'm trying to make a heart here, guys. The camera hates me. There's a weird, oh, my shoe's blocking it. These are the shoes, I was gonna wear these shoes. Concert, got the new Nintendo shoes, so I thought like, I could show her like, hey dude, look, I got these cool Nintendo shoes. And she'd probably be like, oh my god, I saw those, I'm getting them online. I'll be like, oh my god, we can have matching shoes. Come on, do I have enough for a heart? Dang it. Almost. Kind of. It's kind of a heart. That looks like a heart. I think that looks like a heart. This is a very small, sad thing, but let's see if I can light all these candles. They'll probably blow out because it's not windy here, thank God, but you never know. And then I hope someone doesn't steal these, like, or something. See, look, they're not staying lit. Come on, it's lit, fam. Stay lit for Christina, candles. I can always just leave them out, you know. God, this lighter hates me. Hold up. Gotta use both hands. Maybe I should just leave these out. Don't tell me I think the lighter just went out. Just my luck, huh? I almost grabbed a different lighter from my house too because I thought this one might be running low. But, oh, here we go. Something's coming out. Slightly. No, it's not. One of them stayed lit. Maybe I could use the other candle to light them. I don't know. This is so sad, guys. I'm trying my best. I really needed to come out here because I would have come out when she was actually supposed to be performing, but again, San Francisco has crazy traffic. It took me an hour to get here from my house and it should have only taken like 40 minutes, so yeah. I'm just gonna leave a couple of these lit. Someone else comes and lights them on their merry way. Yeah, I can't do that. I do not want to burn myself. Yeah, I'll just a little something for her because I thought maybe someone else would come bring something, but I just wanted to. Oh, guys, it's on. Okay, I cannot let go of this button. Please stay lit. Make this stay lit. Come on. Come on, candles. There we go. There were people walking by, they just stopped and read the sign, so. These candles aren't staying lit, guys, but I'm just gonna leave them here. They look nice. It still looks nice, they're in a little heart, and they still smell good. I'm also gonna leave, because I left Zelda underwear at the Vigil in LA, but here, I got her, because she loves Tokyo Ghoul. She might already have this, I don't know, but it's a little Tokyo Ghoul necklace, and it's got a little mask with different characters. Most of you probably don't know the characters. There's Ken Kaneki. You've probably seen pictures of her wearing that mask. That mask. That's Ken Kaneki's, but yeah. I just leave that for her. It's such a weird little shrine, but yeah. And the socks here. So she's here with us because they always say spirits, they say that they can be connected to things that that they owned or had on them, and so I thought maybe the sock helps bring her spirit, you know? I brought it to the LA Vigil too, but yeah, so all the candles went out. It's okay, good thing this one's still lit, it's got the barrier. But yeah, so she's here with us, guys, and just want to send a quick prayer. You guys can, most of you probably aren't religious. I'm Catholic, Christina's Christian. They're kind of similar, and I just want to say that I am really dumb with prayers. I'm not like super formal. Like, I'm really dumb when I pray because everyone prays the way they need to. But I'm just gonna say, dear God, please take care of Christina for me and for her family and for everyone that loves her and is a fan of her. I know that she's up there chilling with you because she loved you so much. You too, Jesus. She just loves, and I hope that she's okay up there and that she's doing fine, and maybe she's seeing some relatives of her that have passed or whatever, and I hope that just help her and help her family too, God. Help Mark and Tina and Albert and Chloe and all of her family. Just help them get through this and help other people get through this, because I'm doing all right. So I just want everyone else to be all right too, because this is a terrible thing and I just want everyone to be okay. So Christina, if you're listening to this, if you're here with me or whatever, I love you so much. I love you too, God, and I can't wait until I get to see you, God, and see you, Christina, one day when I too move on. So we're gonna do the hoedown throwdown together again, and this time I'm gonna actually know the dance better. So look out. Okay? Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So yeah. Thanks for watching this sad little video, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. If any of you are in the San Francisco Bay Area or whatever and want to come to the chapel, it's at, I think this is 777 Valencia Street. So if you want to come here, there's street parking, there's a parking garages nearby. You can look up their website if you want to just come here and today or tomorrow, whatever, and just leave some stuff for her, because she was supposed to be here. And the people in LA, I can't remember the name of the theater, I'm so sorry. If you do anything outside your theater too, that would be awesome. And I'm just, what can I say? We gotta stay strong, guys. You do it for her. She loves you, she cares about you, and she's still here. And one friend kept saying that she's gone, but I kept telling her no, she's not gone, because she's still with us. She's still a part of us, and she's still here as a spirit. And so she's not gone. She's still here. You might not be able to see her. You might not be able to talk to her sometimes, but she's here. So yeah. Team Grimmy rocks. I just lost the game, if any of you know what that is. All the things. Team Grimmy rocks. I love you all so much. If any of you need anything, feel free to message me. You can comment below. You can message me on Twitter, Lemonade229. You can just anything. Just talk to me. I am here for any of you. We gotta be here for each other. We gotta unite. And yeah. Again, Team Grimmy rocks 3 times the charm. Love you guys. Bye! I just had to do it, okay? Just her thing. Okay. Bye, Christina. Love you. Real quick, guys. Because later tonight, her first opening song on tour was One Dance by Drake, a cover. And I was literally just setting it up on my phone. I was pulling up a video from early on her tour. I'm setting it up, I just started playing it, she's like warming up on the piano. I'm not kidding you. A car comes by playing One Dance on the radio by Drake saying, I need a one dance. Like, I am not joking, like right as I am starting to play, right, it starts playing. Like I haven't heard any music the whole time I've been here. I haven't noticed any music, any cars, any songs, anything. And just right now, out of any song that could have been playing, she's here right now, guys. She's here with us. She's sending little things. I'm so happy now because she's here. So, I just wanted you guys to know. Look out for stuff like that. She's here. She loves you. She's still doing her thing.